Fusion of names after 3 months. Not possible. Not possible. Call
Lordship, may I mention a original site matter, Lordship? My Lord, the item number 3 of the original site list, my Lord. Some preference, my Lord, that
hearing matters because there are many in the list, many motions are there. We shall see. No upgradation.
Lordship will take up 1 day for original site matter.
If I sit,
Lordship.
লিখে নিন এই করিজেন্ডাম বের করেছিল বলছি এটা অ্যাসাইন রোল ব্যাটার করিজেন্ডাম বের করেছিলেন None appears for the petitioner. Appellant, so none appears for the appellant. Full stop. This is an old second appeal. This is an old second appeal. Full stop. It does not appear that the petitioner is interested in pursuing its the appellant legal petitioner appellant is interested in pursuing its cause. Full stop. SA 871 of 976 stands dismissed for default. এই সেম অর্ডারটাই হবে, নাম্বারগুলো সব চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, ক্যান থাকলে ক্যান গুলো লিখে দেবে, ঠিক আছে? বসে যান, আমি সেম অর্ডার বললে আপনি কল করে যান। হ্যাঁ, সেম। দাঁড়ান, একটু দাঁড়ান। একটু দাঁড়ান দিদি, কি হয়েছে ওনার? আমি কিছু করতে পারবো না, মামলা ফাইল না হলে তো কিছু করতে পারবো না। বুঝিয়ে দিই, বুঝিয়ে দিই। 60 কে ওনার উকিল বাবু নিয়ে গেল। চলুন কল করুন, ছেড়ে দিন।
In this matter, Mr. Sanjay Chakraborty is appearing on behalf of the petitioner. He is not well. Kindly fix the matter after vacation, Lords. He is suffering from fever.
লিখে নিন। An adjournment is prayed for on behalf of the petitioner. না, ওনার নামটা লিখে নিন। Miss such and such appears and submits that the learned advocate appearing for the petitioner is indisposed. Full stop. Time is sought for on the aforesaid ground. Full stop. As prayed for, list this matter immediately after the opening of the court, after the ensuing puja vacations.
Well, on behalf of the petitioner, I am praying for accommodation. Let it after vacation.
Why you were appearing? You were there.
Advocate record is not alada. separate person. He did not come to the court, my lord.
Why?
My lord,
He had not come to the court even on earlier occasion.
Well,
You are there, you moved this matter. Earlier
one-
matters.
another matter, my lord.
So
I'm
do it.
praying for accommodation for this.
Why?
my lord.
Why
Well,
why when it is appearing under the heading for dismissal? Why are you praying for
My lord,
accommodation now?
excuse me, my lord. Sorry. Today,
Not today করে রাখুন।
today I missed the brief, my lord.
It will appear as for dismissal again. ওটা for dismissal ই থাকবে। Next. দেখি ম্যাটারটা। How is this writ petition maintainable? How is this writ petition maintainable? না না লিখে নিন। No, unnecessarily this is pending. You should have come with briefs. Matter is appearing in the list. This writ petition, ওনার নামটা লিখে নেবেন। This writ petition has been filed. Assailing the action of the respondent bank under SARFAESI Act, Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act, 2002. Full stop. The writ petition is evidently not maintainable, comma, firstly because the same is directed against the action of a private bank, and secondly because the petitioner has an equally efficacious and expeditious and alternative remedy before the Debts Recovery Tribunal. Full stop. Paragraph. In such view of the matter, WPA 1948 of 2025 is not entertained. Full stop. না WPA টা পরে লিখবেন and this writ petition is not entertained. তারপরে লিখুন WPA 1948 of 2025 stands dismissed, leaving the petitioner free to take recourse to such other remedies as may be available to the petitioner strictly in accordance with law. To take recourse to such other remedy that may be available to the petitioner strictly in accordance with law. নামটা নিন। 25 to order report. He is not there, dismissed for default, not more than that. This matter has appeared under the heading for dismissal in as much as the writ petitioner remained unrepresented on orderটা দিন, ফাইলটা দিন, আপনি ফাইল দিচ্ছেন না। আমি ওনাকে করলাম, আপনাকে না, আপনি ফাইল দেবেন। Remained unrepresented on September 18, 2025. Full stop. Today also, when the matter is called on, comma, none appears on behalf of the petitioner. The respondents are, you are appearing for whom? All the respondents. The respondents are represented. Full stop. It appears that the petitioner is not interested in pursuing its cause. Full stop. WPA 1964 of 2025 stands dismissed for default. এই 26 টা not this week করে রেখেছেন কেন? তো for dismissal এ এলো কেন? কি হয়েছে? Mr. Basu Mollik, I have considered it. I think one affidavit should be filed by you.
I will tell something to his lordship, my lord, I should be surprised. The existence of bench is no more. Now what will happen?
No, I understand. That is why an affidavit, because I also consider.
My lord, I have also considered, my lord, with your lordship also, presiding judge of a court,
Yes.
convicting court or affirming court. So presiding judge of a court, not of that bench.
Correct.
So, my lord, presiding judge of the court means there, my lord,
No, once it says convicting court, it may have another meaning also, but without affidavit, I will not dispose of, because this remission is a serious thing.
Yes, but may I just read one line, my lord? In this regard, I would like to mention that presently there is no existence of learned session judge 12 bench, City Session Court, Calcutta, after creation of separate and distinct City Session Court at Vichar Bhavan, Calcutta, with effect from 11th day of August 2005. I just handed up his lordship the documents, my lord.
No, no, you
affidavit
bring it by way of a report in the form of an affidavit. I am keeping it immediately after reopening.
Yes.
Because all the judgments which I have gone through, which you have handed up to the court, as well as my own research, have been decided on affidavits. So on flimsy grounds,
No, certainly not.
let us
my
go inside so that
And
things
my
are
lord,
clean and
I-
clear.
But these things as it comes out, my lord, that is also taken.
Yes, and one more thing is there, we have only seen the paraphrasing of the report. The original report or the opinion is yet to come before the
Lordship.
court. We must see it whole soul, because
Yes.
somebody extracting something from somewhere and then pasting it.
lordship. The
may
entire
not be
text
the
of the opinion has to
entire
come.
text must be seen. It refers to several other letters also. So let them put their case on affidavit in the form of a report. We'll put it immediately after the vacation. So it won't take much time. I
Lord.
think.
And I just wanted to add one more thing, my lord.
Yes.
Apart from the opinion of based on the opinion of the presiding judge, the principal secretary has passed this reasoned order, which is actually undated. So that reasoning also has to be looked into by your lordship, my lord.
Correct,
And
correct.
I have also gathered a few more judgments, because as it fell from your lordship yesterday, my lord, I had handed over 2 judgments.
Yes.
My lord, also the writ court, while exercising powers under 226 or the Supreme Court under 32, my lord, can also set this aside and direct release as well. There are judgments to
That I
that.
have seen, but whether we'll go to that extent or not, we shall have to see first whether if this is sustainable. Then in that case, I may not
Yes,
exercise.
and there
It is only if I set aside, then also there will be 2 options open. I can remand it.
Yes.
If I feel that no, remand will not serve a purpose, only then I'll exercise the original power. That should be sparingly exercised.
Yes,
It
then
should
I
not
will
be
try to
exercised in all.
satisfy your lordship on that score, my lord.
But let the
now this-
defense come,
now this
because
very
I was going through. I have gone through the
judgments are
papers.
concerned, my lord, that judgment confined to that presiding court.
Correct.
Now, my lord, if there is the existence of presiding court, then who will pass the order? That has to be taken into consideration also.
Correct.
Lord, on that
So
score also,
you file your report in the form of an affidavit.
Judge should also be.
Yes, all the response.
Lord, on that score also, I have found out 2 authorities. If I may hand it over
Yes,
to
yes,
your.
definitely.
yes,
That
so
will help me,
Yes,
because
very-
I'll be prepared.
may I make a compendium and hand it over to my lord's
You can
officers,
hand
my
it-
lord, on Monday or
Any
whenever
day, any day.
your lordship is sitting?
Yes, if I am not here, then the court officers will be available in 37.
37.
Because my usual court of
Yes,
uh,
I'll prepare and hand it over in a sequence that will be easier for your lordship.
the court
The
correspondent,
better.
the writ petitioner.
Great issue.
Has assailed an order dated. What is the date of the order?
It's undated actually.
Has assailed an order passed by the Principal Secretary, Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal, communicated to the petitioner under the cover of a letter dated December 2024, whereby
Page 168 is
the petitioner's request for remission and release has been declined. Full stop. Paragraph. heard the learned advocates appearing for the respective parties, full stop. The having regard to the nature of the case and the grievance of the petitioner, comma, this court is of the view that it would be appropriate to call for a report in the form of an affidavit from
But I'll agree for 6.7.
the respondents who will file, both of them. Both of them should file.
7, Chief Judge and 5
And the
for the state.
secretary, judicial.
Or you will
Respondent
file an
number-
affidavit in opposition.
It is there.
That will be better, but keep it short so that it can be taken up.
So for the issue is very limited.
Yes,
So we'll take it confined to report.
Yes.
If thereafter lordship finds we are.
I'm saying affidavit in opposition, only you file whatever you that no, that this issue should be decided after exchange of affidavits, full stop. The respondents shall therefore file their affidavit within a week after reopening of the court after the puja vacations, full stop. Reply, if any, will be filed by the petitioner within 1 week thereafter. List this matter after expiry of the time fixed for filing of affidavits. Yes, yes. I'm directing it to be listed as motion only, or what?
Otherwise.
List this back. For further consideration, बोलिए ना. हाँ, for further consideration कर दो. Last 2 occasions you weren't there, so let it appear after the vacations, because before vacations. Yes, you have not handed up the compilation. Should I record an order then? Okay. The petitioner is represented, but the respondents are not, full stop. List this matter once again in the coming week. Coming week, nothing will happen. It will appear in the list. Let us see. In the coming week মানে সামনের সপ্তাহে লিস্টে থাকবে, অর্ডারটা রেকর্ড হবে। हाँ, we can keep that. लिखे दे. List the matter immediately after reopening of the court after the puja vacations.
But I am about the petition in this matter.
Mr. Das was all hammer and tongs yesterday.
My lord, kindly see the impugned order which is under challenge, my lord. Page number 26, my lord.
Page
26.
Page 26. Yes.
My lord, here, my lord, they have imposed the fine and saying the challan time has been expired.
Yes.
Before that, I am addressing before lordship. I made a representation before the authority, page 24. Here, my lord, the petitioner specifically stated that there was a Sobe Barat due to no entry in the concerned road. His truck was stuck up in a particular place. Thereafter, when the truck was running, his 2 tire was blasted in the road. After arranging the new tire, my lord, kindly see page 25. He has purchased the new 2 tire. after repairing all these things, my lord, when the vehicle has been started, now thereafter on the particular place,
But
two
Mr.
officers-
Das, these new two tires were purchased on 14th. And when did the incident happen? On 14th only.
14. My lord, kindly see, my lord, they have mentioned the time. In the Sabe Barat, due to Mahavaran festival, the entire road has been taken no entry. Well, whose fault in my part? I am asking myself, my lord. Well, that is the one thing, and straightway they have imposed the fine. I do not know whether after considering my representation, whether it has been given or not.
Yes, challenge the notice, but not challenge the order which was passed after giving him hearing and taking note of the points raised by.
Subsequent to this order also has been passed.
19th, first the order was passed, then the challenge was issued. The order was, he attended. Just
No,
after-
but page 26 is, what is this? This is also an order. This was passed on hearing him.
Only the order.
Pay, it's a notice to pay which is
No, no, no.
pursuant to the order.
This is order, final order.
Not the order. I'm placing the order.
There is no swear
Can-
city
can-
based
the
on
order
this.
order is passed on. Section 21 proceeding was initiated, they were present. They were
So
not
this notice is a fallout of that order.
out of that order. So they have to challenge the order. And the appealable will not, they have to prepare an appeal against that. Just directly challenge the notice.
Era copy দিন।
Not mentioned.
আমি পাওয়া যাবে?
So this order has been passed. Yes.
I have no copy in it.
They have appeared. Prepare an appeal against this order.
কোথায় order pass
The
করবে?
point of the tire, change of tire is also taken care of. The receipt, the voucher which is produced, that is the shop which is 100 kilometers away from the concerned place. They are somehow procured it, that is considered. And lady appeared.
18-2 order has been passed.
Number 2, Jumali Shasta was present. Owner of the register, owner of the vehicle.
So.
Now,
Mr.
when-
Das,
but I
your
did not,
representation, your written representation has been taken into consideration and order has been passed. Why have you suppressed this?
I did not receive any order copy from my client.
You have
But
attended the
if
hearing.
if they
You have attended the
my
hearing.
client has appeared in the hearing, no problem, but
Then where
when-
have you mentioned that in your, where have you mentioned that in your writ petition that you have attended the hearing? Where have you written that?
that instruction I did not receive from my client.
I
Whatever,
don't understand. You just now said your client has attended the hearing. Therefore, you're supposed to know that.
no, I am submitting my lord, my client, whatever documents has handed over to me.
Whatever it may be, then your client will have to suffer for this faulty representation to the advocate and to the court.
My lord, he has made a representation on 14.
Very well. So on 18th, your client has been heard. On 18th, your client has been
Whatever
heard.
I am submitting, or whatever, there is a some mistake was and communication gap is there. Whatever order is passed, let one copy be handed over to me. My client will make an appeal
He
before that.
handed over your copy to him.
Isn't it?
This writ has to go. This has to be dismissed. And why should I not impose costs on your client?
I do not know,
for
he is a layman.
misrepresentation?
I do not know, I did not receive any instruction from my client. Whatever documents he has handed over, I have disclosed the reputation.
I am dismissing your writ petition. You do whatever you feel
No,
like.
my lord, only one submission before, without dismissing this, my lord,
No, I will definitely dismiss
but
it.
I am submitting, my lord. I made an appeal against the order, let it be
You
considered.
make appeal. I will not make any observation because of this conduct of your client. Even now, your client's conduct is not appreciable.
I made
I
a,
will not entertain
but
this.
he did not communicate anything after this order.
Whatever it may be, therefore your client has to suffer. If your client chooses not to communicate the correct affairs to the court, then the client has to suffer.
But my lord, this is the order passed by the district magistrate after hearing.
Yes,
But when it has been communicated to my client, I do not know. Lordship, can you?
your client was not communicated to the order. Till that, let me believe you. Has your client written that yes,
But that-
your client participated in the hearing? That ought to have been mentioned.
Well, I will be allowed to make a supplementary evidence.
Why now, after the point has been
Well,
taken
now
by these
my
people?
learned friend discloses these things, Maharaj.
Your client appeared in the hearing. Why are you making these obnoxious submissions? This submission is not good at all. You should not make this submission now.
No, I
Your
pay-
client has suppressed from you. Your client has suppressed
I
from
did
court.
not receive,
You
Maharaj.
are going to going on
Whatever
defending your-
documents I have received, I prepare the writ petition.
Then let your client face the.
No, Maharaj, only one submission, Maharaj, he's totally, his livelihood fully depend upon these vehicles, Maharaj.
Very well.
Maharaj, only thing, Maharaj,
Your client chose
is
to
as
do like that.
as per the provision of law, Maharaj.
Please don't waste time, sir. I'm
It is
not.
an affidavit
here to
order,
make-
my lord.
No. This kind of attitude. I will
Now
not-
he has handed over this order, my lord.
लिखे नहीं. The writ petitioner appeals an order dated February 19, 2025,
Body ki koro.
passed by the additional district magistrate and district land and land reforms officer Paschim Medinipur, thereby blocking the e-challan generation facility in respect of the petitioner's vehicle. E-challan generation facility in the relevant portal, comma, in respect of the petitioner's vehicle, and imposing a fine of rupees 1 lakh on the petitioner for violation of the provisions of এই এখান থেকে এই 26 নম্বর পাতা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল মিনারেল প্রিভেনশন এর উপরে যেটা লেখা আছে না এটা কপি করে নেবেন এই শুধু এইটা হ্যাঁ provisions of such and such paragraph. Mr. Das, learned advocate appearing for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner was prevented from maintaining the time schedule indicated in the e-challan by reason of traffic congestion owing to a ceremony being conducted on the road. Full stop. Paragraph. It is submitted that if the petitioner has failed the time schedule mentioned in the e-challan for reasons not attributable to the petitioner, comma, then the petitioner ought not to have been saddled with fine and with blocking of the e-challan generation facility in respect of his vehicle. Na there for the petitioners, sab jagah petitioners kar dibe na. Adjournment in respect of their vehicle in the relevant portal. Full stop. Paragraph. Mr. Banerjee, learned advocate appearing for the respondents, submits that the writ petitioner is guilty of suppression of material facts. Full stop. He hands up to court a copy of an order dated February 18, 2025, passed by the learned additional district magistrate and district land and land reforms officer Paschim Medinipur in case number MM/11/2025, being a proceeding under section 21 within bracket 4 of the Mines and Minerals within brackets Development and Regulation Act, comma 1957, read with Rule 50 within bracket 1 of the West Bengal Minor Minerals Concession Rules, comma 2016, comma wherefrom it would be evident that the petitioner number 2 had appeared before the said additional district magistrate and presented her case by way of a written representation. Full stop. It is not in dispute that a written representation dated February 14, 2025 had been made to the said additional district magistrate Mednipur by the petitioner number 2, comma, copy whereof forms annexure P4 at page 24 of the writ petition. Full stop. Paragraph. Mr. Das feigns ignorance about the order dated February 18, 2025 and submits that a copy of such order may not have been served upon the writ petitioner, but he has no answer to the query of court as to why no mention has been made about the petitioner's participation in the hearing held by the said additional district magistrate on February 18, 2025. Representation এর ডেটটা 14 বলে দিয়েছি, ওটা 18 18 সেকেন্ড। The writ petition is absolutely silent about the petitioner number 2 having participated in the hearing. There is nothing mentioned in the writ petition having participated in the hearing, full stop. Even if benefit of doubt as regards communication of the order dated February 18, 2025 is given to the writ petitioner, comma, the conduct of the writ petitioner in suppressing the fact that hearing was indeed given prior to the passing of the order dated February 18, 2025 and the issuance of notice dated February 19, 2025 cannot be appreciated, full stop, on the sole ground of suppression of material
One
fact.
submission, can I make one submission? Kindly come to page 26. Well, they themselves also did not refer any case number or hearing matter in this order. If they passed the order on 18 February matter, they did not refer anything matter. That the hearing was made,
Well, Mr. Banerjee, how was this served?
yes.
Order. There is nothing without showing service. Order dated 18th of February.
Very well, ঠিক আছে, ওই সোল গ্রাউন্ডটা নিচেটা কেটে দিন। It is submitted by Mr. Banerjee that in any case, the order passed by the additional district magistrate is an appealable order and the same cannot be challenged by way of a writ petition. Full stop. In such view of the matter, WPA 8919 of 2025 is not entertained. Full stop. The same is dismissed. Full stop. However, the dismissal of the writ petition shall not preclude the writ petitioner from availing of the appellate remedy in accordance with law. That's all. No costs.
Get
আচ্ছা, a copy of the order dated 18,
Copy has been handed over kindly.
আচ্ছা, a copy উপরে এক জায়গায় লিখে দিন, a copy of the order dated February 18, 2025 has already been made over to Mr. Das by Mr. Banerjee. So no costs.
yes, get
Tell your client, she should have
Yes,
disclosed
they
it.
are
It's not good. Bad.
30 minute I appear.
Yes.
Procedural lordship takes it as all of September. Back to 17 we have prepared for the half year. There are three. One by the blood for number 3 that is the police history. In the one police history, another is blood, another police history and the home guard department itself. See, separate evidence file.
Add to the writ.
Mr. Bari, what to say? You'll consider this and come back.
Your lordship kindly see the last portion of the order. What was the order? Last portion of the order. Para 9.
Yes,
It was
you should have
affirmed.
served it.
It
Yes.
was affirmed on 17. Unless the court's time, I put up it have been disposed of. I
You
put
have served it
it
yesterday at least.
Was affirmed with Putta.
No,
This I didn't
yourself
have.
you should have.
It is a compassionate appointment.
Not at all a concern. Not at all a concern.
Very well, but you should have served the.
It's my,
directed
not on
at
my
the-
thought, but it's affirmed.
Unnecessarily, these ugly scenes would have been avoided then. I'll have to adjourn it in any case today. The reports in the
Mala,
form of,
can it be coming week any day?
I'm keeping it in the coming week, but I don't know whether I'll be able to sit or not. Let us see. Reports in the form of affidavit filed on behalf of the respondent numbers 3, 4 and 5 are taken on record. Full stop. Copies of the same have been served upon the learned advocate appearing for the writ petitioner in court today. Full stop. As prayed for, list this matter in the coming week.
Yes.
Get
My lord, on behalf of Mr. S.P. Lahiri, I am praying for not today.
Not
He
today.
is engaged.
Not today.
Well, I'm for the state minister.
Not today.
Lordship.
Grateful.
My leave has been granted to my
File a supplementary.
supplement.
32, I beg to appear online.
I appear for the respondent number 2, Your Lordship. That's not.
I have served all of them, my lord. Only my lord,
My lord, few seconds left today.
Mr. Chakraborty didn't want to do the matter.
Yes, because
I-
few seconds are left, my lord. We cannot finish it today, my lord.
My
Can
lord,
you put it next week?
kindly fix the matter, my lord.
I'm keeping the supplementary affidavit. I'm keeping it next week. If we sit anytime, we'll.
Yes, yes, my lord.
I'll not be able to indicate any date
Yeah, I
because
know.
I also don't know.
And my lord,
And the dates
26
on
is the
which I-
last day.
And the
and no
dates
one
on
knows
which I usually get opportunity to sit, I don't think anybody will.
I'm grateful to Raj.
Supplementary affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Full stop.
Copy served.
Copies thereof have already been served.
Served. Served. Duly
Copies
served.
thereof have already been served upon the learned advocates appearing for the respondents. Now,
No, my lord, one of them is not when appearing.
upon the learned advocates appearing
has
for the
stopped
respondent
mail.
numbers 1 and 2.
But
No,
one,
Yes, Your
two,
Lordship, I have been
1,
served.
2 and 4 has been served.
On the respondent numbers 1, 2 and 4.
And my lord, 3 has been served through mail.
Mail
I will serve. In the meantime, I will serve through speed postman.
as prayed for, list this matter in the coming week. Full stop. The petitioner shall complete service of the affidavit of the supplementary affidavit upon the respondent number 3 in the meantime.
I'm grateful.
deeply obliged.
चलो कॉल करो ना
Deeply obliged, my lord.
थोड़ा सा रुक जाइए 5 मिनट रुक जाइए देखना अगर कोई है
Lordship, my learned senior Mr. Shatik
Not today.
Bhattacharya has
Dharun, Dharun.
Lordship, please make this after vacation, Lordship.
I'm making it not today. Next. Not today, not this week, like आज. 35 my lord.
I'm for the petition.
Other side is not there. Chalo,
Yes, my lord, I have
not
to
today.
state, my lord.
This is my affidavit of service.
35 years.
What is your grievance?
But my grievance is that, my lord, in the legislative election 2021, my lord, I do some work after the tender. My lord, after that, my lord, they are not releasing my amount, which is admitted by them. Kindly come to page 36, my lord, at once.
My lord, in this matter, I am taking instruction, my lord. After vacation, my lord.
You file a report in the form of an affidavit. The
This may be kept.
petitioner is aggrieved by non-payment of certain dues, which according to the petitioner are payable to him, are payable to it in respect of certain, what work did you do?
My lord, there are several works, my lord, to
In respect of certain works done by it during the general election to the West Bengal Legislative Assembly 2021 and municipal general election 2022. Full stop. Paragraph. Learned advocate appearing for the respondent seeks time to take instructions. Full stop. The respondent number. Who is the respondent? Who will?
should be subdivisional officer contact.
The respondent number 4 shall file a report in the form of an affidavit dealing with the contention of the writ petitioner, comma, as made in the writ petition, comma, within a week after reopening of the court.
2 weeks, my lord.
After reopening 1 week, within a week after reopening of the court after the ensuing puja vacations, full stop. Now, comma, upon service of a prior copy thereof upon the writ petitioner. List this matter 1 week after reopening. Affidavit of service opere likhe देना.
I am late by Mr.
Give your name.
I am appealing for the petition, my lord. I have last question, Lord, please direct me to serve upon the competent authority, my lord. And I have served, but my advocate record could not come. My lord. They are appearing, my lord.
All the respondents are represented.
My only submission is this, my lord.
Take a point of validity at the threshold.
Why?
But we have challenged, my lord, the notification which was been published, but which is governed under the Petroleum Mining and Pipeline Act. But it's not an acquisition which they have alleged. It's a laying of a pipeline over a farmland. Once the pipeline process laying is over, the farmland can again be reused by the farmers. It's not a case of acquisition that my learned friend has stated. But if they have an objection to that, they have a right to file an objection. They have filed an objection. If the objection is rejected, my lord, the forum lies is before the learned district judge, under whose direction that pipeline has been laid down. Well, I'll place, my lord. Act, my lord. If my lord takes, my lord, section 3 of the act, my lord.
Section 3.
3. I'll just place the act, my lord, in a chronology manner, so it gives a broad overview, my lord.
Just place the relevant section. That
Yes,
will
sir. The relevant section, my lord, is section 10. Where the section 3(5) comes into operation, then any person aggrieved, my lord, has to invoke section 10. But wherein exercise of the powers
Can is compensation.
same is compensation. That is what they are alleging. They are alleging
You
a
want
higher compensation.
Lordship,
But
I am
that
praying for
compensation will be
compensation.
decided by the district judge
Lordship,
itself.
during
So
our
the Writ court, my lord, to decide.
Lordship, may I submit, my lord?
That's
In the hearing, my lord,
of the writ petition
Lordship,
in the
may I
writ
submit?
petition, my lord.
In the hearing, we have proposed an amount, my lord. Since they have already given the same amount to other persons, my lord. I have the document, my
But
lord.
then you have a remedy available before the district
No,
judge.
let them negate our prayer. We are in the conversation, my lord. Lordship, may I place one document, my lord? One
Yes.
document. On the similar situation, my lord, they have proposed. May I read, my lord? May I place this document?
Which
Their-
page? Which page are you reading?
Lordship, their document, they registered
Which
deed.
page are you reading from the writ petition?
Lordship,
Which page?
not read petition, my lord.
Then I will
This is-
be able to take
Lord-
cognizance
Lordship,
of whatever you.
Lordship, this is the registered deed executed by
It's
the.
not before me, sir.
These are
Why are you
not
making
there.
this submission?
Allow me to file supplementary affidavit, my lord.
My lord, perhaps cannot
No,
decide.
no,
the
they-
interest
They have
deduction, my lord.
proposed the other persons to a certain
Then
amount, my lord.
that becomes a dispute. That becomes a dispute. That has to be dealt with by the forum which has been ordained by law.
Now,
How can you come
refer
up
the
with
matter, my lord. Refer the matter, my lord. Till that period, some protection may be given, my lord.
What protection?
Since they have not given our
While
compensation, they
hearing
cannot touch
notice
my
has
land,
been
my lord.
given,
They cannot touch my land without
There is-
giving
They had participated in
No,
the
no.
hearing.
Where is your written objection?
lordship. May I please, my lord? Without giving compensation, they cannot enter my land, my lord. Was it 45? 46, my lord.
And what is it that you have considered this representation?
No, my lord.
Land
CC Nawad Devan.
acquisition office is this he says is not the competent authority, or land acquisition officer is the competent
No,
authority.
competent authority, my lord, via notification, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation designates the officer who acts as a competent authority.
Lordship, they
But
have
the
purchased the
objection-
land, my lord.
দাদা বলতে দিন, দশটা জেলে জিজ্ঞেস
Lordship,
Sir, you are shouting a lot.
lordship.
But designates the officer to act as a competent authority. My lord, the writ petitioners lodge a complaint before the competent authority. The competent authority gives a hearing notice to the petitioners. The petitioners
So
represent
competent
themselves
authority is one of the Hindustan Petroleum Corporation
Of-
Limited only.
of your
So your
officer.
representation is not addressed to them.
Lordship, I have made objection to this, my lord. Page 46, my competent authority. Holdia, Panagar, lordship. Page 46, 45.
So why how have you considered this representation of his? Competent authority has made a representation.
But if I may
Let them
hand
decide
over, my
first.
lord,
No
Right.
copy has been given to me.
passing of these orders, my lord. If your lordship sees, my lord, one is case number 49, one is case number 50. But at the bottom of it, if your lordship sees, which is dated 23rd of August 2023. But the first, it shows, my lord, issue notices. Notices were admittedly issues, my lord. But order number 3, my lord. The case is taken up today for hearing. The applicant is filed present by filing Hazira. Heard him. He paid for higher compensation and also for compensation of 1.61 acre of such and such land. Actual area of the plot is 1324. Required for ROU is 7780 square meter. That is 193 decimal. The amount claimed by the applicant is not sustainable as per the natural
So this
justice.
order has been passed.
No order communicated to me, my lord.
He says no order has been
But,
communicated.
my instruction goes, I'll take specific instructions because they were present, order
No, no.
was passed in their presence, or to have been communicated. My lord.
Why?
It squarely
What is
records,
the
my lord, the fact that they had participated.
Let them show they have communicated to me, my
No,
lord.
in any case now, showing will not serve any purpose. Now, if you have your remedy after the order is passed,
But subsection 2, my lord, comes into foreplay. If the amount of compensation determined by the competent authority under subsection 1 is not acceptable to either of the parties, the amount of compensation shall on an application by either of the parties to the district judge within the limits of whose jurisdiction the land or any part of thereof situation be determined by the district judge. But the quantum also will be determined by the district judge. The competent subsection 3, my lord, now comes into effect. What are the conditions that the district judge needs to consider? Whether there is loss of profitability with regard to the crops, whether there is
You will
damage to
challenge
the.
this order before the district judge in terms
The
of.
order is not
He'll
communicated to me.
Supply your copy to him.
I will. Rush
You
records
take this copy today
very well.
and you challenge it, unnecessarily keeping the writ.
No, I shall challenge, my lord.
You have to
till-
challenge
till-
because I
till-
don't, I will not be able to.
Till the decision taken by the DM, my lord, let them some protection, my lord.
What protection will?
Otherwise, they will lay down the pipeline in
That
my land, my
already
lord.
must have been let down because your remedy is not in stopping the laying down of pipe. Your remedy lies in damages. Your
Without
remedy lies in compensation. You
lordship,
have develop the habit of hearing court first because
Lord.
we were also on that
Lord.
side. We did that.
lords,
That is why I'm telling you from experience. It
Lord.
annoys the court
lords,
because you keep on speaking with the court, then the court will keep quiet, hear you, and pass an order.
lords,
That will not inure to your benefit.
lords.
If an order has been passed refusing the amount of compensation that you have requested for, then in that case your remedy lies before the district judge in terms of section 2, section 10, subsection 2. You can seek enhancement of compensation. You can say that no, this injunction restraining them from laying pipe, that because your remedy has been decided that they can take it, you can still do your farming work. Your agricultural work is not going to be hindered or impeded.
Okay, may I submit, my lord? They have their own, they have proposes to the cultivator, my lord, 2 lakhs per decimal, my lord. And they have registered the deed, my lord, to other persons, my lord. Deed is with me, my lord. Deed is with me, my lord. Let them communicate the order, I shall challenge, my lord.
I'm handing over here and now itself.
He's handing up the order, you challenge.
Now it's order number 49, order number 50. There are 2 petitioners, my lord. 2 orders, independent orders were being passed. First records, my lord, I've handed over.
Likhen in.
Extra
The
copy?
petitioner
Extra copy.
is aggrieved by aggrieved na likhen. The petitioner assails 2 notices dated petitioners assail 2 notices dated June 7, 2023 issued by, where are the notices?
Lordship, page 37, my lord.
Page
37, my lord.
37 issued by the competent authority, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, Haldia Panagod LPG pipeline project, whereunder petroleum and mineral pipeline.
Yes, my lord. পেট্রোলিয়াম এন্ড মিনারেল পাইপলাইন জমিতে ব্যবহারকারীর অধিকারের অধিগ্রহণ হয়। At the bottom of it, it's indicated, my lord. এই প্রসঙ্গে আপনার কোন রকম
whereby the petitioners were notified that pipes would be laid under the petitioner's land in terms of petroleum and mineral pipeline within bracket. What is the name of the act?
Petroleum Minerals Pipeline Act 1962.
Minerals Pipeline Act 1962. Pipeline Act 1962. And that if the petitioners had any objection, they could raise the same before the competent authority within 21 days from the date of receipt of the said notice. Full stop. The petitioner petitioners appear to have raised an objection by their letters dated. What are the dates of your letter?
24th August 2023, my lord, page
Letters
45.
dated August 24, 2023.
Lordship.
Thereby asking for compensation to the tune of rupees 40 lakh. 40 lakh each. Both of you have asked 40 lakh.
Lordship.
40 lakh each. Full stop. The petitioner's objections were ultimately considered. আচ্ছা না ওর ওইটা লিখবেন না ওর নিচে আসুন হ্যাঁ 40 lakh each of the থাকবে তারপরে it is alleged that nothing was done thereafter and pipelines have been laid.
No. No, my lord.
That nothing has been done thereafter and feeling aggrieved by the inaction of the respondents, the petitioner has approached this court seeking quashment of the said notices and along with a direction for compensation. But how can both go? If you want quashment of the notices, you cannot get compensation.
Without giving compensation, they cannot lay down, my lord. This is my submission, my lord.
That is not your prayer.
That can be mold, my lord.
Everything court will do if there is an appellate authority.
Lordship. Lordship, my objection was 24th.
And in the alternative, payment of compensation to the tune of rupees 40 lakh to each of the petitioners, treating the same to be the actual value of the land. Treating the same to be the actual value of the land. Full stop. Learned advocate appearing for the respondents, all the respondents.
Respondent number 2, man.
Respondent number 2 hands up to court copies of orders dated August 23, 2023, passed by
The competent authority, man.
by the competent authority. There is no seal or some competent authority of
Extract of the order sheet.
Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, Haldia Panagarh LPG pipeline project, wherefrom it appears that upon taking into consideration the petitioner's objections dated August 11, 2023, and you had filed 2 objections.
Lord,
Well, 2 petitioners, 2 objections. There were 2
page
cases.
45,
49 and
46.
50.
Very well. Petitioner's objections এই উপরে date দেয়া আছে একটা কি What is the date of your objection? You just
24th August. Before that, they have passed order, my lord.
Well, that is not the
23rd.
case, my lord.
23rd, they have passed order.
But objection, my lord, is dated 4th of July.
No, no,
First
20
objection. But the second objection, my lord, is an undated objection which they have filed.
4th of July objection. Where do I get
But
in the
that's also annexed to that order sheet, bunch which I had handed over, my lord. But the third page of that particular bunch lordship sees, my lord, by post it was been sent, my lord, Snehashish Rai signed at the bottom, 4th of July 2023,
Page 41.
to the competent authority, land acquisition such and such, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. The lordship is saying for order number 49 or at the first page, my lord, at the
Yes.
top, it's indicated order number 49.
Yes, I have seen that.
My lord,
But
if your lordship comes to the
but-
4th page,
I don't find any date in the objection.
well, at the bottom, my lord, it's 4th of July, well, here.
There is no date here.
Well, it's
For speed post, it was served, my lord.
but
When?
that's admitted, my lord. They have raised
10th
objection,
July.
that's admitted. They have participated. In terms of that only, they have because the order records they have participated in the hearing.
Annexure P3, page 41, 10/7/2020.
Through
Page
speed post.
41.
Through speed post, my lord.
Annexure P3, page 41,
Page 41, I find 8th of August 2023.
minor.
8th August.
No, page 41, 10/7/2020.
No, no,
It
in
was
my
posted.
petition, it is 8th August 2020.
Read petition. I am confused.
So very well, this also is within the,
So within time, my lord.
why are you saying things which are, after considering the petitioner's objections, which were, which appear to have been posted on August 8, 2023. Within brackets, likhe din, page 41 of the writ petition. Full stop. Paragraph. It is submitted that upon the petitioner's request for compensation to the tune of rupees you have not given any compensation at all.
But compensation will be granted in terms of the act. Once it,
Where is that finding? Nothing has been there, written there.
but if your lordship comes to the second page of that order, my lord,
Yes.
by the second page, if your lordship sees, the applicant's prayer for higher compensation would be considered as per P and MP Act 1962. The second last line of that order.
When will that consideration be done? You have to consider first and say that this is the amount which will be payable. Because if you don't, come to a conclusion,
Finding,
then in that case, what will he challenge? I cannot leave him in the lurch also. You come with a report
I will
saying
do
what compensation is
Very
payable.
well, I'll do.
Because that will be injustice to him. I'll be sending him back to the district judge, before whom if he goes, he doesn't have a basis to challenge. Your order does not speak of any compensation.
I'll take instruction and file.
Claim of rupees 40 lakh as compensation was too outlandish. Outlandish, 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 full stop. Paragraph. It is further submitted that the petitioner's remedy, if any, lies before the district judge in terms of section 10, subsection 2 of the Petroleum and Minerals Pipeline Act 1962. Full stop. Learned advocate, paragraph. Learned advocate appearing for the petitioner submits that copies of the aforesaid orders dated August 23, 2023 have not been served upon the petitioners. Full stop. Copies of the said orders are made over to him by the learned advocate appearing for the respondent number 2. Full stop. Paragraph. Having perused the order, it appears that although the competent authority has recorded that the petitioner's prayer for higher compensation would be considered as per the Petroleum and Minerals Pipeline Act 1962, but there does not appear to be any indication as to what amount of compensation would be paid or would be payable to the petitioner. In such view of the matter, this court is of the view that sending the petitioner to the district judge may not serve any purpose, inasmuch as no compensation has yet been determined by the competent authority under subsection 1 of section 10. So I am disposing this of asking you to determine the compensation.
Very well. If that is been
So
done,
that they determine the compensation and thereafter, because keeping this pending also will not serve any purpose.
After deciding, let them communicate to me.
Yes, yes. Full stop. Likhun. The competent authority, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, i.e. the respondent number 2, should therefore first discharge its duty of determining the compensation in terms of section 1, subsection 1 of section 10 of the said Act of 1962. Full stop. This writ petition is therefore disposed of by directing the respondent number 2, i.e. the competent authority, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, to determine the compensation payable to the writ petitioners within a period of
6 weeks, my lord, because
6
it was
weeks will be long.
because of the intervening pujas, my lord.
Within a period of 6 weeks from the date of communication of this order, full stop. Upon, by way of a reasoned order, full stop. Such reasoned order determining the compensation payable to the petitioner shall be communicated to the petitioner within a week from passing thereof, full stop. The petitioner shall be entitled to take recourse to the remedy prescribed under section 10 subsection 2 of the said act of 1962, if the petitioner is aggrieved by such determination in accordance with law, full stop. WPA 1904 of 2025.
Two things, my lord, I wish to indicate, my lord. In the event that exercise has already been done, then that will be communicated to the petitioner. Because lordship has directed, my lord, to rehear him, and in the event
No, not rehear, only reasoned order.
only reason done. So if that exercise
You
has been done, that
complete-
will be coming. Kindly
because communication has
clarify that,
also
my lord, in that event, my lord.
No, but then my order will be if and but.
Yes, my lord, because in the event that exercise is already been done, my lord,
So
then
it
we
should
are
have
going to
been
be
communicated
we
by
we
this.
will communicate that, my lord, because again they will come up before your lordship and say that we will not been given opportunity of being heard.
That I have not mentioned here.
Yes.
They have already been heard.
Yes, they have already been heard. They have already been heard, my lord. So that is one.
Because
breach,
if they
my
had
lord.
been heard, then in that, because you should not have kept this pending also then.
But
In any case,
but there is it's a procedural part that's been taken that usually takes place, my lord. There's I was while lordship was pronouncing the judgment, my lord, I find there is a market value that has already been published in December 2024.
then I would not have dictated
No, my
this
lord,
long order.
that does not indicate the name of the petitioner. That is why I did not hand it over to your lordship. Let the department consider, my lord, and in the event that exercise.
Because I don't want to pass if and buts order. That is not how High Court should pass an order. If it is done,
I
if that
completely
is done.
appreciate, my lord. I completely appreciate.
Let
Very
this
good.
order
Let
go.
it-
If they have
very
done,
good.
they have.
But one more indulgence I was seeking, my lord. The petitioners had made Union of India as party, but there is a circular by the ministry, my lord, where no reliefs have been prayed for against the Union of India, my lord. We generally take out a supplementary affidavit for deletion of the name, my lord.
Very well, not a problem. It's not. What is the use? I am not
It's not
granting any relief against Union of India.
very. But let it be taken on record, my lord, the supplementary affidavit, my lord.
I'll have
It-
to deal with it unnecessarily.
It only indicates the notification
Not
that indicates.
required. Why was this scan 1 filed? What is scan 1?
Can for interim order, my lord.
That has not been
Along
served
with
upon
scan
us.
1. Dispose. I am not passing any interim order. I have
Lordship,
directed it
Very.
on.
Yeah,
No
obliged.
hearing is required.
Lordship,
Competent authority will
let
determine
them
the
communicate us,
compensation.
my lord, we shall take steps, my
Or
lord.
you want hearing again?
If they wants to hear us, my lord, we shall, we make,
All records are before the competent
we
authority.
may
They
submit
are-
our deeds.
Give a hearing if they want to. Give a hearing. Since they have not done it, they have not done it. Upon hearing the petitioner.
Lordship.
You can reasoned order upon hearing the petitioner.
Grateful, my lord.
Thank you.
44 and 45. You get the keys.
Difficult.
Lord is over already outstretched the time.
Council with lordship last direction, they have served with a copy of the writ petition, taken instruction in respect to one writ petition. That can be disposed.
What has happened? You have got possession?
No. What happened, my lord?
Obliged, my lord.
Thank you.
But after taking of the possession, my lord, just a Well-
Very well. Once it is called on, petitioner is not there.
the bank has been dispossessed by the borrower. Bank has been
No, but
dispossessed by
your
the
remedy is
borrower, my
there.
lord. We have filed a complaint before the police authority. Case has been started under several sections. Now, my lord, in coordinate bench, my lord, same issue has been decided by the coordinate bench. If I may place that order, it can be disposed of because
My
claim
lord.
order is still subsisting. So we don't need to go approach as a fresh before the district magistrate. So, my lord, kindly, my lord, consider this order. It can be disposed of, my lord, 45. Kindly, my lord, consider this order. The possession has not been handed over. What
No,
is
no.
the remedy for the criminal proceeding?
No, no, Malad.
No, the DM will give you possession
Yes, DM
to the police.
can you
That is the
consider this
recourse.
order? It can be
Section
sorted out
14,
like
that is the
this.
mechanism.
আমি দিচ্ছি।
Order
Order. Similar circumstances, writ has been filed by the bank, court has held that this. এটা order দিচ্ছি, আপনাকে recommend করছি, High Court এরই order. So we'll approach before the police, my lord, in terms of a lordship direction, they will restore back the position.
I'll take it next day. Fly my head.
Yes.
74 minute, petitioner paid for certificate from order from the city civil court. The order has already been supplied.
Finish. We'll call it next.
Lordship kindly record a one-line order regarding this.
Next day.
করবেন না, করেন, বন্ধ করে।